Well, don't take longer than an hour. People got other things they gotta do. And people can hear you right now. You can say hello.
It'll be more useful if I can live this here under the mouse. Here we go. After hello? I'm trying to figure it out. Second. I'm trying to figure it out.
happened to your camera?
I did the work. I did the work.
Does this turn on somehow?
Shape, what are you doing? Why did you move it? Why are you touching with it? Why are you playing
He's
with it?
trying to make sure it's plugged in,
Move.
Jim.
It was plugged in just a minute ago.
I don't know what happened. He was trying to get it so that when he's looking at his thing. How can you switch screens though? Remember how you did the Minecraft over there?
I put that, when I was trying to fix it, I put that one on the side to see if it's recording the one side.
I'm able to get this to work this way. Can you play Minecraft over here or do you want it swapped? Come over here and help us figure out the way you want it.
So you want Minecraft over here, this for there?
Yeah.
So, share.
Then you turn it on.
Top right hand corner. Look, hold on. Go next to that.
That's what they see.
you.
The 1%, which is mom. Dogs out. Yeah.
You have 4 people watching right now.
Oh, finally.
You see the chat?
Okay, I see it now. see it now. I see it now. See it now.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Oh. Why's the camera like that? That's not what that is. Okay, I'm back now. Yes, I do have the natural TV. I also have a good question. Who are you? Just asking. Forgot who you are. Okay. I'm in the office building. And I'm at a desk. With plants. And fireworks. Going up the fire escape. We just went all the way up there. And if you guys want to watch it, music, you can. It'll be good. Ooh. And the only way to stop it is to get having a seizure. No need to worry. Can snowballs activate it? Yeah. Oh, back to you. No. Look. Three people. Hello, third person. Yeah, negative. That probably negative. Let's set up something. something. Get the rest of the tour. Okay. This is the cone building. Or I don't have a name for it, but I call it the cone. It's a nice cone. This is my factory burning with smoke coming out. It has a glass. This is for his apartment building. This is the office mod building. This is my train station. Here's a map of the small area. If I take this one. Just thinking this one could show in the train station right here. Here's a nice building I made. Now we're getting to the actual. Here's my industrial harbor. Here's my industrial harbor, where most markets are. Hey, Allie. Sheltering. What does that mean? Hi, Allie. 5. Here's my industrial harbor. I took like 3 days to build this. Here's my parking lot building. Here's an old building I'm trying to remake from like 5 years ago or 6. We can go to the Museum of the Glass City. It's not really, yeah, I'm just trying to get the front looking well. Entrance. Thank you. If you guys want to watch some TV, I made a cut. I somehow made a TV in Minecraft. And if you want to see the inner workings, they're right here. Right, yeah. Here's each and every ad I put in there. And here it goes. This is how it works. It's like that all this one's that was McDonald's, Starbucks, uh Target, Walmart, blank screen, Pepsi, that one again, the Kingdom's flag, YouTube, Subway, I don't know, IKEA, McDonald's, and Starbucks again. Uh, it's like it's called commands. It's like if I read each one, I build one of these and it copies it and pastes it right here. And I put it on a timer, so every like very few seconds it will switch over to a new one. So if we like, look, here's the timer going, clicking and copying it over and pasting it, and I'm using coordinates so it can match it out perfectly. So if I do this, it would not break because the next ad it will fix it. When my friends building they made, if they built this building restaurant, to me it kind of looks old fashioned, like in the 50s. I got this, so when I do this, almost is that. If I do this one, it makes me fly, blind, and a little bit nauseous. If we go in the kitchen, I'm gonna cook up with the food if I do that. The stove's on fire, and the fire is gone soon. 7. That's more than I thought. Bathroom's on here. We replicated both of the bathrooms. So if I place this right here, if I place this right here, on the other side, all of this is just a window. So when you look, it looks like it's actually mirrored now. Here's the map of the area, or this part of the area. This is the kingdom's flag. I want to put it somewhere near this. If I'm doing geography, I'll put this somewhere near Britain or Scotland. Wait, no, that's a city. Somewhere in the near. Right here we have a storage room, but up here is the real country's flag. It has a story behind it. These are my spare stuff in case I lose them. It's hard to get. Hi Ali. Hi Papa. Oh, hi Dad. This is Cold Billy. It's cold. He's really cold. He's in the freezer. See? I made sure so when it turns night, uh, it'll lock all the doors. But I usually break them when I'm trying to get a toy. Here's the fire escape. Each level has their own like furniture on it. It's the paint. Okay, if it's a paint bucket, like let's put some white in here. Paint. And then I can say this city is very patriotic. 4 flags per building. And here's one of the parks that's coming in. I started working on this one like 2 days ago. This is what I worked on yesterday. This is the bridge all the way across the. I'm pretty sure it's the Gulf. Right now, this area is just the peninsula, which is all it is just a little piece of land sticking out of the rest of the land. So it's like the finger to the whole body. And that means this is the bay over here. No, this is the revamp one. I I spent 12 hours in my old one, and the old one was super ugly. It wasn't perfected, and it was really small. This one, that one was like 5,000 by 5,000 big. This one's 25,000 by 25,000. So it's a lot, like 5 times the size. So the peninsula only can fit like 3 buildings. Now it can fit like this whole land out, and it's not even done. That same Duck Museum as the old one is in the exact same place, except for it's in a big area. Uh, this one has been made. This new one's been worked on since near October or December. I even have, if we go back to the park, every important day I stop playing on this world, I write down a sign for every holiday. Like this sign is on Valentine's Day, is when I worked on like the train tracks and like the Valentine's Day, the day after Christmas, which is still important. Has a little Christmas tree in here. This one is Christmas Eve. I know, no, New Year's Eve. So I just wrote tree over Shadow's birthday and a rocket in there for it. And I write down the date on above it. And there's a lot more trees, so when it has more holidays or other days, like maybe Allie's birthday, I could write down the sign here saying Allie's birthday. If you want to see how long this bridge is, I'm gonna pick up the speed. So if I do just that, it'd be more like. Okay, I made it as fast as I can, so we can see how long it would take with the fastest possible speed. Oh, let's begin. If you read the coordinates up here, this is how far I'm going at a time. But if you see position, the negative 260, look, uh, that will tell you how fast from one area. So this is one side of the bridge to the other, and this is how many blocks I'm traveling per second and how long it is. So the end is around here. So it's around 1,400, so 14,000 long for this one bridge across the whole entire Gulf. So I'm back at my city now. Get that. And drink some blue to make me normal again. But this is not only my second duck putting on here, but I'm most focused on the buildings right now than these ducks. But they're probably gonna be in some places like this. I also have designed a building, a whole factory in the water where they can test rubber ducks, but then you ship it to one person who just buys all of it. It's just a funny little side story. Actually, it's not 14 miles. Uh, each block, is in real life is 3 feet long per block. So if you do 14,000 by 3, that's how many feet it is. So it would be 42,000 feet long. I think anything else is in the city. Just trying to, just in case you didn't. In my game, I made two Disney people, Moana and Cinderella. Is that cool, Matt? Probably. Wait, what game is it? Okay. If we go to the Bay Bridge, the bridge across the bay over here, once we get there, measure I usually measure the bridge at this last point because it's right over the sand. So 32. Okay, 32. So it's two. So it's around 200. So it's around 60 feet wide. You can kind of see both of the edges of the bay. I can compare the old one. So see this bay thing here? If I compare it to the other one, the old version, the one with a bunch of ducks, it's like right about here. I'm going on the old version. It's just the smaller version, less prettier version. The landscape's not that different. I just smoothed it up in the new one and a lot bigger. Right now we're in the airport as the old one. I want to make the exact same airport in this new one since it's checking really good. Just touching it up a bit. See, it's just mixed with paths like dead grass and rocks. It doesn't look that appealing to the eye that much. And this is actually one of the very few areas where you get really green grass. While in the I'm a new one, I put that green grass everywhere. Okay. Now we're at where the duck feet. This is the old bay where we just crossed the 600 feet. This used to be 600 feet. For this one, this okay. See this little piece right here? This right here used to be where the giant industrial hub would go. Also, the beach has a bunch of sand in it since it broke while loading. Oh, you're talking about Michigan? Yeah, I made this one by myself. It's a duck and a kingdom, uh, a king, a rundown king suit. This is the way smaller version of the bay. And here's the peninsula where all those giant skyscrapers were. Could it can barely even fit one block or one city block. If I go into here, this is what it looks underneath. He has to go in the water just to put down the road. And here's the this is the old version of the bridge across the whole entire Gulf. I'm gonna put a similar design, just a lot better. Yeah, it's like five arches before it gets to the other side. And just add a little bit of extra right here for no reason. So switch back to the new one. I really write down the coordinates of the best locations and prettiest area in the world. Because there's like waterfalls everywhere. And here's the bay again, just to give you a comparison. I'm pretty sure that all in this peninsula part. So if I go 200, so maybe not that. Pick up now in the center of the world where I built a giant temple. I'm gonna build like a nice ground, what's it called? Like a tomb. And then when you figure out a way, there's gonna be buttons everywhere where you can figure out how to open the tomb. And this is where it leads you to. This one only took like a few days. Like this one probably took only 2 days just for this pathway. Thanks, man. Now my story I made for this whole entire island. This temple would have like a giant round circle all the way up like a staircase, and then it had like a light going down where you can put 4 stones all around the island to create like probably the most dangerous weapon. Hi, hi, Ali. So here's what it looks like with better lighting. All of them are the exact same one, just copied and pasted. This is the original one right here, since it has the most detail. Okay. I made actually if I go back up here, it's also this whole temple thing is actually on a mountain, almost the same height as like the middle of the like if I go this way. Actually, just for this video, I'm gonna just a little bit video settings, bump it up from 12 to 28. So you can see farther. It's the mountain I made up. Oh, this giant mountain. We're going to the top of the mountain. Go down this way. there's a path coming from that little area all the way to like other side of the whole country. The second building, not a city, like a whole country. And it cuts right through the mountain, quite literally, completely cuts it. It did make a mistake trying to get these stone trees not in there. It didn't work well. If we put on that speed thing again, we can probably travel the area a lot quicker. We can choose up the mountain or around the mountain. I'm going to choose around the mountain because it may be a little bit quicker. Just if you ask me why trees are red, it's a glitch in the game where since since it's supposed to be like a snowy area, it accidentally mistake all of the trees uh, instead of white, it turned it to red on accident, so it couldn't be snowy trees. There's also a mistake because I was running out of memory space when I was remaking my world, that it lost some trees that were missing its wood. This is a clear shot. Because right now we're now in like the pine tree area instead of like a jungle-ish. But in a minute, right here is the pond. So because then it goes down a little bit. Here you go. Here's the look of the pond. Maybe we could do that maybe this weekend or maybe next weekend. Here's a big shot of the little pond in the game. This is just the little pond. Right here, there is somewhere building. A plot for a building right here. This is going to be a nice little medieval cabin that's been abandoned. So go this way. Here's the waterfall. Doesn't really fall, and gradually falls down. It's like a river going down the mountain. Okay. Here's the pond on top of the mountain. This mountain right here is where a city's gonna go, and it's a really high up mountain. The problem is I'm not sure if there's enough limit to go up because it gives you a certain amount of velocity. It gets to go all the way down to 0 to 255. I'm pretty sure I took most of it. And here's the gradual slope into the giant pond. Not maybe not here. Yeah, here it is. Here's the beach, the muddy part of the beach. Then here's the sandy part, and here's the pond. it's a pretty big pond. Okay, more like a lake. The other one was a pond. Here we go. I just asking him, if anyone who's actually here can get high in chat. He's actually wondering who I'm talking to. Like here's some sheets that doesn't have wood, but some of them do. There's like 12 gigabytes just to load in. Okay, here's a plot where a city's gonna be, so on the outskirts of where a new city's gonna be. Since it's actually a country. There's an easy way to take. Should be okay. Okay, this is the road that connects me between every city and every island. Just saying, most of this was not handmade. There's this site, this app thing I have, well, not really an app, a website that lets you make it, and I spent a whole month just perfecting every little area. And so these roads were painted on, so it's called walls painted. So they're more like, that way they're probably more janky because I use my mouse when painting them. Sometimes it gets bigger because I stopped moving my mouse and I started redrawing it. The second like draw, checking the whole ward is drawn. This left goes to back into the city, but this one would lead to actually lead to the bridge. Because this leads to the big industrial harbor that's going to be made, but the bridge is not here yet. So this is just a small river between. So if we go down this road, I think it's actually left. Oh wait, not yet. Where is it? Yeah, it's on the left. Right here. Is it? Okay, now we can actually see the road. At one point, I'm gonna put the Hollywood thing. Have you seen a ship crash yet? I have, but not. But I've seen one. Sorry, I've seen a ship crash yet. I have not, but I want to see one. I'm pretty sure that's got a ship sinking. Okay, here's where like the Hollywood sign of the island's gonna go. It's called Painite or Puerto Tierra. So I made all dead grass up here, so I can put a giant sign so it looks kind of like the Hollywood sign. No clean, no clean grass or green grass. So right over here, if I should be around the same place since 400 negative 4,000 is the right place. Here it is. There's the bridge all the way back home. So all the way back. Oh, I just realized there's a volcano we need to go to. And now we're back in the city. Or the peninsula of the city. There's also going to be like a giant castle in the center. Like actually pictures. Okay, I'm not in here. One of these is a picture how big the island is. Here's checking the yeah. Here's the island. We this is where we went. So we started from here. We went this way. Well, second, we started here. Then we teleported here. We followed this road going this way, all the way to here when there, which we should have stopped by here, but we went this way. We flew right across here. We went saw this, and then we followed the road. Then we had a choice between there's a river here now. We had a choice between this way or this way, and we went this way, all the way on this bridge all the way back. Because we're gonna be a castle here. Right here, there's a bunch of farmland. If you want to see it. And it's supposed to. So this is where the Hollywood sign would have been, or the Payback sign. And from like this like part, like right over here, it's all country, and this is all jungle. So this was my blueprint while making it. Oh, I'm thinking over here. So if we set up the speed thing again, if we go this way, we get to see the farmland. I think we're done with the sword. I made a dead grass area to put like maybe a nice uh trailer parks right here. Dirty, like the low residential doesn't have any green grass. Well, happy holidays on Sundays. I have something for you, two things, and it's really good and cute. Thanks. Okay. Here we go. We're at somewhere. We're at the mountain, the border between the main city and the whole other country. So if I go this way, here's the actual borderline. If I go this, oh, if I go this way a little bit and take a left, it's like a nice curve, and deciding to put another temple right here. And it's like a nice residential trailer park is right here. I'm thinking. So if we go past the borderline of the city, way over here is probably the road. Here it is. Here's the sunflower patch, which is a crop now. Bunch of sunflowers. And this is just a small patch. Well, second, it's the same size patch of everything else. Mixed in with some blue flowers. But here's the little road that I took to get from these some berries. Here's some cotton. I'm gonna call it cotton. I think let's call it. I mean, oh, that's taking the not all the farmland, but if I just go this way, I'm just gonna show the volcano, and then you guys can go if you want. Okay, we're out of the farmland area. So these are the trees right before. Then once you see pine trees, then we know it's in the right area. Here it is. Here it is. Here's the volcano. Each lava is at a different level, so like they're drooping down. Right here, all I have to do right here is click that, and it all starts slowing down and start the whole forest fire. But that's not what I want to do. It's gonna stop one day. Yeah, it is. Baby yoga, baby yoga, baby's doing yoga. Yeah, that was a volcano. Still want to know who's rocking, popping. I have. I can show you the comparison between one, like my second or third one, which is this one. That I spent like 3 years on. This one I can't really. I quit this one because streets are too small. There's not really that much detail I can put in this one. I made everything too small, so there's barely. So I had to stick with that. Everything was just too small and just wasn't that fun. So even when I moved into everything was just pretty. My skills gotten better, so I had to move to a different project. Is Order Airport, the first version. Here's the hangars. This was the first ever good looking building. I'm trying to remake a newer one. Here's the industrial harbor. Nice pirate ship in the front since I don't have got any other ships. I'm gonna put more crates in places. Here's my football stadium. Here's my neighborhood. I still haven't been finished after 3 years. Here is the main city where it's all started. Here's the restaurant. There's the little mountain that broke. Here's some skyscrapers. This is an old one. This old one has a lot more buildings in it, but they're a lot smaller. Like the buildings are smaller, but the cities, compared to mine, which is actually built, is probably bigger. This is when I wanted to stop making more bigger buildings. These were second my last buildings before I quit this one, and these were like around June. I quit during June, near the end of June, and started preparing for the new wars in July. I quit. I quit the one in July once I got back from vacation, and start remaking the one I know today in October. Actually, that was the last code. This little slither was the last thing. Who's helping you, Alec? He's a Walmart. Oh, here's my early version of a crane. Kind of similar. Tell them I said hi. I like the new one a lot better for the crane. Here's the second neighborhood. Movie theater, water station. Here's the crater. Here's the underworld. Quite literally, it's under all the city. So you just go down here and just find random stuff people did. Like here's like a tank someone built. You go up here. This one I was working with command. After that. Oh, it's actually past there already. Wait, it's probably right here. No, can't be. It's more like right here. Here's here's my here's my secret door. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it looks like it's opening. Okay. Here's the nice little bunker I made in it. Let's second enter my old one. I still want to look at the rubber ducky factory. It used to be this I used to thought was really far away. This is probably the farthest bird away. 1,000 block, 11,000 blocks. I thought it was really far away. Nowadays, 25,000 is a lot. years old factory. I'm planning on revamping them a new one. This one still looks really good. So I need to get a really good design. What I need to do to make this one be just a little penny, just compared to the new one, like that's probably worth $1. Old cargo ship. I these are nice. About. Now let's go up the smoke thing. Smoke second in the same old sense. Nothing really changed. Is the second floor. Show it up. Core area. Workshop core. And just use a little computer area. I think it looks really good. Maybe later today I should figure out on working what should the new one look like. But I think I'm just showing this thing. See you guys later. I need to check one thing. I'm delayed. I said this right about now at okay. Bye bye. Love you, Matt. If you hear that later. I said that as soon as I can. Oh. Now I finally get what Trouble is ending. I only can see it on YouTube. The thing now. You should put cat boxes. To me, it looked like it wrote like weird letters and then just spacing between them. So I accidentally saw the pictures. That makes more sense. Well, bye then.